Next deformer type is Formula Deformer. For that, first I create a plane and I increase the segment of that plane. I add this Formula Deformer on that plane, and you can see it's deforming that plane like this. You can play that option. I can change the size of this formula gizmo to control this effect like this. You can change the different type of effects like a Y radial to spherical. I keep it this in play mode, or cylindrical, or X radial, or Y radial, or Z radial. I get back to Y radial. Here you can see some equations over there. You can modify that equation, like I just stop this for a while. I click on this 2.0 and multiply that to 20 times, and you can see it's add more distortion or displacement on that plane. When I play it, it's create a very different kind of effect or deformation by using this formula option. You can add more and more formulas or equations inside this parameter and create a great effect by using this formula option. Next deformer is a wind deformer. For that, again I create a plane, but I change the orientation of that plane to Z plus or minus. I add segment on it, and then after I add a wind deformer on this plane, drag and drop, and you can see it's create something like a flag over here. You can change the frequency of this flag, a turbulence of this plane, fx for smoothness, fy like this. Now it's deforming like this. You can uncheck this flag option for more wavy effect like this. I can change the amplitude for more distortion, a size to create this kind of effect, frequencies, turbulence, and some fy and fx option to control the wind effect. You can see it's deforming in different manner like this. Next deformer is polygon reducer deformer. It's normally used to reduction of polygon from heavy object or heavy modified object. So first I create a very simple capsule over here. I change the display to lines. I change some segment around 20 on that capsule, and then after I apply this polygon reduction option on this capsule. Now you can see is reduce that polygon but create a triangulated shape. So this way you can reduce some polygon, but it's not a good way to reduce the polygon. It's always create a triangle over there, and triangle create problems while texturing, while rigging. So it's better to use different options or different effects to reduce the parameter or polygon. You can change some parameter for little better effect, but still it's not that good to use this polygon reduction option. Sometimes for a basic mesh or some effects, we use this option to reduce the polygon dramatically. Next one is a smoothing option. For that I create a sphere. I change this sphere into the editable. That's why for that I can press C is a shortcut key to make this object editable. I press C over here, and then after I click on this polygon option and I modify some polygon of the sphere like this. Now I want to make it little smooth. For that I can go over here and apply this deformer called smoothing. I drag and drop the smoothing on this sphere. You can see it's completely changed that sphere into different object. You can change the strength of this smoothing option to control this smoothness, or you can change the type like relax or smooth or stretch to get different result. Inside smooth you can change the iteration option or stiffness option, displacement option, or you can add stiffness map for different kind of controls. I just drag this strength to control my smoothness option. For smoothness you can add different effect too. Here I can apply subdivision surface and drag and drop this sphere inside subdivision surface. You can see some nice deformation by using the subdivision surface. So this is another way to smoothen your object by using Cinema 4D. Next we'll learn about a bevel deformer. For that first I have to create a cube. I change the segment and I apply this bevel deformer on this cube. For better result, I just click on this lines option. I just delete it for a while and apply it again. You can see here I drag and drop on that cube and you can see some deformation inside this polygon. I can change some parameter like offset, like these. Right now I'm working on an edge. You can work on polygons like these, or you can work with points like this. I keep this edge on. I can change the subdivision level for more smooth result, and I can change the depth of it for a smoothness. Inside shaping option, you can change the round to profile option. You can add a profile curve over here for more different kind of deformations, but I keep it round over here. You can add more edges of selection type to control this deformation. Okay, I create two heavy object over here, so I just reducing the subdivision level. This is a bevel deformer. We can modify any object by using this bevel deformer and create great effect.